Go ahead.
Here's an example of a plant that's really had way too much water from the storm that we've had. See how the leaves are droopy and limp looking? They're laying on the ground where the ground is just ruining the plant. If I come up to this plant and I pull it up, look at how it's stuck to it. Come up close for this. And see the roots right here? Look at the stems. See how it's like bark on there. See how that bark just pulls right off of there? That plant's had it. It's never going to survive. See how it just pulls off real easy? It just falls right off of there. It's gone. So that poor fella didn't make it. Last 3 or 4 weeks or so, we've had a lot of rain here in Virginia. We had that Hurricane Joaquin down south, really creating a deluge of water on Charleston, South Carolina. We're just north of there, and we had a strong low pressure system over our area that sat here for 3 weeks. We had absolutely no sun. As you can see, I'm still cloudy and overcast from it. And we got about 10 inches of rain on our garden, which caused a lot of root rot problems and some crop failure. So what I do is when I get too much rain, which is something I can't control, as soon as that rain ceases, I get out there and I try to break that mud up as fast as I can to get some of that stuff to pull away from the plants. You can see I came down in between all of my rows and I cultivated it about 4 inches deep in between each row. What that does for me is when I get that air down in there and I break up that mud, it draws some of this water that's up here around my plant, it draws it back away into this aerated area, and it gives it a chance to survive. The longer it sits in that wet ground, the worse it's going to be on the roots. It's going to destroy them. Here's one that you can see that it root rotted. As you can see, it didn't have any roots left. You can go up to the roots and you can strip it off real easy, just like bark coming off of a tree. You see how that peels off? That's no good. It will never recover. When you see your plants wilting and you pull one up and you check it and you look at that, it's gone. It's root rotted. Another thing to watch for is when you see your plants outside and you see them wilting, and this is common in the summertime especially. People see the plants drooping, wilting, the leaves look limp, and they think, oh no, I'm not getting enough water and they're hot because I'm hot. So we run out and we turn on the sprinklers, and really what's happening is the wilting leaves are an indication of a root problem, and that root problem is they're getting too much water. And when we go out and saturate it with more water, we're only finishing off the job. You're killing the plants with too much water. So the way to check to see what's happening is you go into the area where your plants are and you dig down about a foot. Now look at that ground. You can see this. This has been a week of sitting after that heavy rain, and you look how it's sticking together. See how it's muddy? It's got way too much water in it. I should be able just to feel it, that it just feels moist. But when I can ball it up and it makes a ball like that, that right there is way too much water. So you can see I went down about a foot, and it's saturated from top to bottom. There's no way that I should add more water to any of this. So that's what you want to check when you think you've got a root problem, a watering problem. Go check down about a foot and see how much that moisture's down around your plants. So that's really our tip for today. Let me show you another result of too much water. And this is from the storm we just had, all that white rain. Here's one of the muis. You see what's happening to this plant, how it's split? It's destroyed it from being too much water in there, and it's ruined it. In the summertime, you'll see your tomatoes, and you'll go out and look at your tomatoes, and those things are split right on the top, right where the stem comes in. You'll see a split. That's another indication of too much water. So check your plant's root system in the dirt about 12 inches and see what you're really dealing with. If it's just moist, that's good. That doesn't mean you need to water. You don't need to water until it's actually dry and it's really feeling dry. And these plants are pulling all the moisture they need. God's really blessed them with a root system that's very efficient. So what we want to do is just let them do what God designed them to do, and they will pull that water out. Even when it feels dry, they're still pulling water. So like I said, a basic rule of thumb is twice a week in the hot summer, once a week when you put in your cold crops, because you don't have the hot temperatures evaporating all your water and moisture. Well, that's it for today. I hope you got something out of that. And until next time, by His hands we are fed. Give us, Lord, our daily bread. Amen.
Amen. Have a blessed day. Thank you for watching our videos. We love making them. If you like the videos, please press like and press subscribe to get free new videos. Also, share so you could inspire and encourage others. Have a blessed day, and thank you.